Welcome to the 2008 Homes by Architects Tour Volunteer Orientation and Training video. I'm Angie McKinley, Program Director at AIA Minnesota and Manager of the Homes by Architects Tour. If you don't already have your training packet in front of you, please pause the video now and make sure you have the packet available for reference. Thank you for being a part of this year's tour. We rely on nearly 90 volunteers each year to make it a success. This event is held annually and draws more than 2,200 people each year. The goal of the tour is to help the public better understand the value of architect-led design in our community. This year, we'll showcase 17 new and remodeled homes. As a volunteer, you will be stationed at a table near the entrance to the tour home. If weather is poor, your table will be moved to a sheltered location, like a garage or indoors. Your table will include a chair, a supply of tour tickets, tour programs, tote bags, a black zippered cash bag, and a red folder containing information and resources for you. Your role as a volunteer includes greeting guests, keeping account of how many people visit your home, selling tickets when necessary, helping guests understand where to enter the home and what to wear on their feet while touring the home, and answering general questions about the tour. The red folder I mentioned earlier has important information inside, so be sure to locate it at the check-in table as you begin your shift. Inside, you'll find a copy of the training packet you're looking at now, a packet of blank ticket record sheets, a stack of blank credit card slips, information about the other volunteers who are working at the home during the weekend, and a contact list of tour organizers. Utilize this list if you run low on supplies, have a question, or need help with an issue. You can call or text any of the individuals on the list. Tickets to the tour are available in advance, so many guests will already have theirs when they visit your home. Tickets purchased in advance are mailed to the ticket purchasers along with a tour program. Each ticket is stamped with a unique 4-digit number. We'll talk about that more later. For all guests visiting your home, they should have a ticket, a tour program, and a tote bag if they want one. Each home has a limited supply of bags to give out. Guests may put their shoes in them when touring the home, gather flyers and brochures in it, and store their shoe covers. Once your bag supply has run out, we aren't able to restock it. On the first page of your training packet, you will see outlined 3 different situations you're likely to encounter during your shift. You will track those situations differently on your ticket record sheet. You can find an example of the ticket record sheet on page 2 of your packet. This is where you will track every guest that comes to your home. Many guests will have a ticket when they come to your table. In that case, simply mark an X in the first column on the left, 1 line for each visitor. This helps us keep a tally of attendance at each home. A second situation you might encounter is when a guest has purchased tickets on the website in the last 48 hours, after the time when their tickets could be mailed to them. In this case, the guest will present a purchase confirmation email. Showing it to you on their phone or in print are both acceptable. You will give the guest the number of tickets indicated in the email in exchange. To record this kind of transaction, write down the 4-digit number from each ticket you issue and circle the ticket type, F for full tour ticket, S for a student or child discount. In the notes column, write in the 5-digit confirmation number you see at the top of the guest's email. A third situation is when a guest wishes to purchase a ticket. When recording this transaction, write in the ticket number or numbers you handed out, the type of tickets they purchased, the amount that was paid by the guest, and the form of payment. We will accept cash, checks made payable to AIA Minnesota, or credit cards of all types. You will have a supply of blank credit card slips in your folder, which the guest may fill out with their account information. Place any completed slips in your black cash bag. Notice near the bottom of the sample record sheet, a single home admission is recorded. In these cases, a guest may visit just one home for $10. Do not issue a ticket for this transaction, but do mark the sale on your record sheet. When issuing tickets or checking tickets of guests that already have them, place a check mark in the box next to your tour home on the inside of the ticket. You may find a VIP list in the red folder at your home. It will include a list of names and indicate whether those guests are to receive a full tour ticket or be admitted just to your home. If someone identifies themselves as being on this list, simply mark the box next to their name on the VIP list and issue a ticket if they are entitled to one. They will not need to pay any money. Write in VIP on the ticket record sheet to record guests of this type. Note that not every tour home will have a VIP list in your folder. The black zippered cash bag at each home contains $200 in starting cash. This is where you will store any money you take in during your shift, including checks and credit card slips. You can also use the starting cash to make change. Please count the money in this bag when you start your shift and when you end your shift. Once you total your money, record the totals on the cash accounting sheet seen in your packet on page 3. Sign the sheet and ask the architect or a firm employee to sign it as well. At midday, when the shifts change, the money only needs to be counted once. It can be done either by the morning volunteer before leaving or by the afternoon volunteer after arriving. Give the cash bag to the architect or a firm employee at the end of the day for safekeeping. Tour rules are printed on the back of every ticket. Please encourage your guests to read the rules before entering the home. You also have a copy of these rules in the last page of your packet. It's important for our guests to know the shoe cover policy. Visitors should remove their shoes before entering a home and wear a clean, unused pair of socks or the shoe covers provided. No bare feet are allowed. Encourage guests to take their shoe covers with them to their next stop. This helps reduce waste and keeps ticket prices low. If you are scheduled to volunteer at homes 6, 7, 8, or 9, be aware that you can only get to the home by riding a shuttle bus. Most shuttled rides are just a few minutes long, but please plan some extra time, 20 to 30 minutes, to catch the bus and ride to the home. Buses will begin their routes before the tour starts each day and will continue through the end of the day. As a volunteer, you receive free admission to all the tour homes all weekend long. Your name tag will serve as your ticket. Name tags will be distributed to volunteers at the live training sessions. If you will not be attending one, your name tag will be mailed to the address you provided when you signed up to volunteer, except for those volunteers who work a Saturday morning shift. In that case, your name tag will be waiting for you in the red folder at your home. If you see others wearing Homes by Architects tour name tags, please allow them to visit the home free of charge. Record them on the ticket record sheet with an X and write in volunteer in the notes column. You are welcome to bring food and beverages with you to your shift, and please dress comfortably for the weather. When you arrive at your shift, if time permits, feel free to tour the home and introduce yourself to the architect and staff. If you find you cannot fulfill your shift, you are responsible for providing a substitute. Thank you again for donating your time to make this event so successful. If you have questions that were not answered in this video, please feel free to contact me by phone or email.